Hi Leo, and welcome to your weekly Taroscope readings. So this is a week from February 8 to 14 leading up to Valentine's Day. So before I start, I want to thank you for all the support, for the messages and subscriptions and likes and shares. That means a lot to me because we're almost halfway towards my goal of 500 subscribers. Because at that point, I can actually get some time from YouTube to actually have a live, basically broadcast. And my goal is that on that live broadcast, actually I do a live reading for you, and then you can just come there and I can quickly snap basically and answer questions here and there. And the more the merrier. So if you haven't subscribed, please do, and please like the video, and please share and get other people to also subscribe if you like it, so that way it will be good to share the spread and help me to get to this 500 so I can help you and give you completely free live readings. So another thing is like I'm changing the format, and from daily that I used to overdo it from 5 cards, I'm going to go down to 1. I was debating 3 or 1, but I think 1 makes more sense, way more sense. And the weeklies are going to be 5 instead of 3 plus runes, not just 2 separate readings rather as 1. So 5 plus base card, which actually pre-shuffled here for you as well. So since it's Valentine's, it's also going to be Valentine's Day contest, and the link is going to be at the end. So all you need to do, you need to subscribe and like the video, and then just say I want to enter the contest. And if you win, and I'm going to announce the winner on the 14th or 15th rather to say, then I'm going to contact you and you can privately give me all this information and we can kind of arrange when that's going to happen. So okay, Leo, what's going to happen for you this week? I actually really like what I see, because I see that, like, I mean, last 2 weeks you were dealing with rebirth and be wise, kind of like had interesting things. You had to look at things from a different kind of like standpoint, and it looks like you're reaping the benefits. The base card, this week is like 4 of Sky, which kind of like is one of those cards. Sky and swords are thinking cards, but here you're saying, never mind thinking, I'm safe and I'm sound and I really want to sleep. So you're actually right now experiencing going through Aquarius period, and this is the opposing to your sign, and this is when your energy is the weakest. And just a few more days, I guess on the 19th, you're going to get out and your energy will start to recover and kind of build up all the way to July and August, when is your birthday. So what a good time to actually have such a great reading, because here I'm seeing a start. And this is just like this, but this is the first card. This is a gateway from major arcana to the suits, and has enormous energy. It's very powerful. It's it's forming an idea, thinking of ideas, and kind of you need to figure out how to express yourself through speech, and and the fact that you actually have 2 aces in the reading, not 1 but 2. This one moving very fast, this one moving very slow. It looks like you're going to take the door down, and then you're going to start building something. And what's going to be the opportunity to build? Voila, look at this. You're building love, and loving relationship and nurturing relationship. And you're a Leo. You can really understand these 2 cats hugging each other. You really have to trust and love each other to do that. I mean, such a wonderful energy. So, just be careful not to be too dramatic. This is really not the week to do anything but expressing yourself through speech and through thought. Don't do anything drastic, because you have 2 kind of like sort of warnings and restrictions, things to avoid. I would say, don't get lost in melancholy. This is not. This is really nice to hear what has been in the past, kind of revisit those places. As long as you don't stay there too long, you're fine. Because right now I can see here, it is like your job to embrace the new beginnings, and your job is to love. I mean, that's such a nice feeling. Like it's just wonderful feeling. So make sure this week you're not spending this much time over here, And also make sure this week that when you get into this kind of circumstance, look at this kitty. He looks so fed up. Like the fur is flying everywhere, the cats are fighting everywhere, and look at his face. Oh my God, I'm out. You know what? I want you to remember this card. So here, let me illustrate this for you better. Okay, now we know. Now we know. Like, I mean, you have to really, really figure out that you're not living in these two extremes. And I hope you can like memorize. Just, walk away. When it's time to walk away, walk away. And lastly, like, I mean, the cards that you have this week for really embracing are just really wonderful cards. Again, you have ideas forming and you have some kind of plans and something that you really want to grow. Look at the size of that tree. Look at the roots. You actually are either going to meet, or you met, or you are with someone, or you actually did come up with a plan that is going to work so well. You're like so clear and what you want and with whom you want to be. And maybe this was kind of like exercise where you were kind of going, oh, this guy or this girlfriend, this is the quality that I like. It was so nice to have this, as we say it in marketing, ideal customer. So just to find who is your ideal boyfriend, but don't go crazy. Don't describe him physically, I would say, unless that's a deal breaker. We all like to have attractive mate, and you, Leo, you're so attractive. You know how to present yourself. It is just like, gorgeous, and you want somebody who is like worthy of your royal presence. But at the same time, you know that you also have ability to make anybody royal. So it is your time now to discover, that coal and turn it into a diamond. I really want you to be open, and if you have already selected someone, this is a time to actually do that and to express yourself, and then let's see what the rune said. You got Angus, which is the rune of divine. What a lovely rune to get. And it again confirms it's a time to express yourself through speech and through your deeds. And it talks about this new beginnings. And this also tells me that gods will guide you and that you're going to encounter completely new circumstances, and you just let yourself be guided. And again, very careful. If you find yourself in a tricky situation, you know what? Just walk away. So Leo, this low energy is soon to finish. You're going to have a wonderful Valentine's Day. If you haven't found anybody, definitely go online and definitely search, because among those searches there's going to be a person that you're actually looking for, because you're very clear in what you want from this person and how you want to build it. So again, thank you again. Please subscribe, please like, please share, and enter Valentine's Day contest. And if you want a detailed reading, they're on the special right now, so please check my website and contact me. Take care, Leo, and check my dailies, and I will see you next week.